vibrations. Since sound is all about a vibrating body, isn't it? So every body, like I told you, every body has a natural vibration. Natural vibration means that is the frequency at which the body naturally vibrates. Like our voice box. Every voice box will have a different vibration. Heartbeat, सबका heartbeat अलग-अलग होता है. These are all natural vibrations. Then we talk about, we tune and every instrument. Anyone plays an instrument, we have to tune the guitar. We will have to, we use a metronome for that. Metronome is that tick, 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 tick sound it makes. So based on the metronome, we fix the, like, I don't know what you metronome के लिए क्या किसके लिए use करते हैं वो भी बता दूँ. The scale of the instrument. Metronome is used to scale के लिए B dash, B lower, whatever, whichever instrument.
I think metronome is for tempo.
Tempo के लिए, but that is what scale is also decided by metronome. Scale is also decided by that. So, but when we are talking about the instrument's natural frequency, when I make a guitar, can I just have strings for that? No, I also need that box. The size of the hollow box which is literally under the string is going to change everything. Why? Because the size of it. The material of wood that is used, because every material of wood is also going to have a different natural vibration. So if the natural vibration of the wood and the string, the strumming, the frequency of the strumming that I am presenting to it, if they are the same, then the noise will be very loud. That is what resonance is. Coming to that a little later, first let's try to understand what is natural vibration. Natural vibration is the periodic vibration of a body in the absence of any external vibrating source. No external source is given to the body. Naturally जो vibrate करता है body. So can I say in the presence of vacuum? Can I say in the, because always there is something in the air, like nature में air is also a medium where like we can propagate sound through air. So air will dampen it or air will add some of its quality also to the sound. So everything that is happening in vacuum is a natural vibration. Vacuum mein my heart will also beat. That's the natural vibration of my body. If I just hit a tuning fork against a rubber, so what will happen? Tuning fork will also continuously go on vibrating because there is no dampening happening there. Because it's vacuum, there is no air. Air होता तो क्या होता? Any vibrating body stops, ना?
But sound is a source.
Sound को नहीं करते. I am only talking about vibration. I am not talking about I can hear the sound or not. All I am saying is, will the body continue to vibrate till eternity if there is vacuum?
Yes.
That is all I am asking. So can I call that a natural vibration of the tuning fork? Can I call it the natural vibration of my heart? These are the examples of natural vibration. Natural vibration takes place in only and only vacuum. Why? Because air provides a resistive force. Air provides an external force or not?
No.
When the sound comes out of my, when I speak, why are you able to hear me and not the person who is in that area? Because air is going to dampen it, bring it down, speed slow हो जाएगा, loudness कम हो जाएगा, सब कुछ कम हो जाएगा. Because air is a medium at the end of the day. So in the absence of medium, the vibration will continue as it is. So can I say if the vibration started something like this, till the end of the world it will go on like this or not? Okay? So bob of a simple pendulum, again natural vibration if there is no air. In vacuum, bob will continue to do its pendulous activity, right? Nothing will stop. Then spring, if I put a weight on a spring, the spring goes up and down because of the weight of the body. That spring motion will also continue forever. It's called a simple harmonic motion of a spring. Okay? It will continue to go back and forth. Why? Because rarefaction और compression बनते जा रहा है. Rarefaction याद है आप लोगों को? क्या होता था? Rarefaction, compression and rarefaction. Compression, rarefaction. बने जा रहा है continuously. Nothing to break that or no force, external force acting on that body. So natural vibrations is the periodic natural vibration of a body without any involvement of external force is called as natural vibration. Is this clear? Any instrument, anything whatsoever in vacuum. will give you natural vibration. Then we come to damped vibration, which is damped vibration is nothing but यही vibration जो मेरा tuning fork का है in air. What will happen? Slowly it will fade out का? Slowly it will fade out. है कि नहीं? Nature में ऐसा ही होगा ना? This will happen when in absence of external factor which is air or anything whatsoever, right? But damped vibration is the presence of external factor like presence of air, presence of water. पानी के अंदर भी vibration अगर हो रहा है तो धीरे धीरे it will die out or not because of the presence of other forces around it. Are you able to follow what I am saying? So there are two kinds of forces when we understand natural and damped vibration. I'll just tell you what is damped vibration. Periodic vibration of a body with a decreasing amplitude due to the presence of external force. Okay? Periodic vibration दिखना बहुत जरूरी है because it's very important that the periodicity is maintained. Vibrations ऐसे ही होते हैं. Natural vibration ज़्यादा कम तो नहीं होता ना, एकदम identical होता है कि नहीं एक दूसरे से, right? So this is damped vibration. Why does damped vibration take place? Because of the presence of an external agency of force. Clear? So there are two types of forces always for both these vibrations. यहाँ पे एक होता है resistive force and another one is restoring force. Resistive force and restoring force. So resistive force you have to know, the only thing that you have to know is resistive force is the external factor. So when I say friction due to air, can I say friction due to air is the resistive force? It acts on a vibrating body which is trying to naturally vibrate. And what is restoring force? Because of the continuous back and forth motion that the body is doing, it will try to fight against the external force and try to maintain its frequency and slowly fade away. नहीं तो resistive forces ही सिर्फ अगर exist करता तो एक point के बाद ये तो यहीं पे बंद हो जाता. But slowly it is losing its energy, can I say, to fight against this resistive force. So restoring force is the force that acts against the resistive forces, and resistive forces are the forces which are actually external agents, right? Because it has to act against the resistive forces, restoring forces have to act against the resistive forces, therefore the amplitude decreases. Okay? सबको समझा इधर तक? नहीं? हाँ? समझा? Okay. So can I say all examples of natural vibration in a regular environment is an example of damped vibration? बोल सकते हैं ना? All examples of natural vibration in this kind of environment where we are in are examples of damped vibration. अगर मैं एक tree का branch को ऐसे करके छोड़ दूँ तो वो vacuum में forever it will vibrate, but here it will get dampened because of the resistive forces of air and restoring forces given by the tree trunk, right? Understanding all examples are same. Only thing is this is happening in and this is happening in natural surroundings. What is the difference between, quickly I will, as soon as I finish it I will give this. Okay, what is the difference between natural and damped vibration? Natural vibration remains constant and the body vibrates forever in vacuum. First, damped vibration में क्या होगा? Amplitude decreases due to the resistive forces. है कि नहीं है? होता है कि नहीं? Next, there is no loss of energy in the natural vibration. Therefore, it goes on till eternity. And here there is a loss of energy. Why? Because it has to put a certain amount of energy in fighting the resistive forces. Restoring forces are slowly depleting. No external resistive forces act for natural vibration. Here there is definitely an external agent which we call as the resistive forces, not restoring, resistive forces. Okay? Frequency, अच्छा. हमेशा याद रखना, इसका frequency will be higher than damped vibrations frequency. Why? Because from the very start of the frequency there is resistive forces acting on. So even the first wave that is formed is fighting against the resistive force. So there is always going to be smaller than the resistive force. Damped vibration will always be smaller in amplitude as compared to natural vibrations. Did you understand why? Air तो हमेशा ही ऐसा तो नहीं होता है air की चलो एक vibration हो जाने दो. Always there. The moment the voice comes out of my mouth, it will start attacking. It will start resisting my natural vibration. So always damped vibration are smaller in amplitude as compared to natural vibration. Is this clear? No? Okay. Next तो अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं फोर्स्ड वाइब्रेशन. फोर्स्ड वाइब्रेशन. If I take a vibrating body, like a tuning fork or maybe an elastic which I have strummed, if that vibrating body, just imagine a guitar. If the body is vibrating, that is what is vibrating, the strings are vibrating. The strings will pass on this vibration to the body of the guitar. Then the guitar's body, the air column inside the hollow surface and the body will also start vibrating. So can I say I am manipulating the air inside the hollow chamber as well as the body of the guitar by strumming the strings? Can I say this? Once again, should I repeat myself? By strumming the strings, am I forcing a certain frequency on the body of the guitar and the air inside the chamber? I am forcing that, right? Am I asking the, like I am not trying to figure out the natural, natural frequency of either the board, neither the box nor the hollow surface inside the box. I am just forcing my own vibration into the air as well as the body. Am I doing that? That is forced vibration. This is the simplest way of understanding forced vibration. Vibrations taking place under the influence of an external vibrating body. If I take a tuning fork, I have hit it and I have started, it started vibrating. Then I place it on let's say on water. Water will start forming ripples. If I place it on a rubber string will start vibrating. Am I forcing the vibration onto the string as well as the water? Yes, I am forcing it. So these are forced vibrations. Because of an external influence, the external agent है, that is influencing the frequency of the other body. Now, in such a case, everyone follow the real yes ask.
मतलब जब आपने बोला ट्यूनिंग फोर्क जब वाइब्रेट करता है
पानी में डालो या रबर में डालो जो इलास्टिक बॉडी है,
वाटर का वाइब्रेशन चेंज
कर दो. वाटर वाइब्रेट नहीं कर रहा था,
हाँ,
लेकिन मैंने इन्फ्लुएंस कर दिया उसको कि वो उसी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे वाइब्रेट करे. Now what happens is, coming from that question itself, everyone pay attention. Yes.
ऐसे तो हर वाइब्रेशन फोर्स्ड हुआ ना.
हाँ, बहुत सर. See, they are all culmination of, none of them are natural ever. They are either damped or forced.
डैम्प्ड कैसे होगा? हम कुछ करते तो कुछ वाइब्रेट होता है.
हम कुछ कर रहे हैं, कुछ वाइब्रेट होता है, लेकिन पानी क्या फॉरएवर रिपल्स बनाएगा? तो डैम्प्ड भी हुआ ना. ट्यूनिंग फॉर फॉरएवर चलेगा. डैम्प्ड हुआ कि नहीं? डैम्प्ड और फोर्स का ही मिक्सचर है हमारा पूरा नेचर. Nothing is natural. Vacuum तो है ही नहीं. So all vibrations are damped or forced or both. Everything is getting damped. Damped तो होने ही वाला. So what happens here is basically, so you understood till forced. Now every body has a natural vibration. Already discussed. Vacuum में natural vibration सबका एक होता है. Beats per minute बोलो, strings per, strumming per minute बोलो, waves per minute बोलो. हर body का एक natural vibration होता है. Sometimes what happens is, now this is not given in your textbook, so write it down, it will be easier to understand. Just what I will tell you, Kabir. Sometimes what happens, let's say the frequency of one vibrating body, which I bring in contact with another vibrating body, such that their frequencies are a multiple of a whole number. मतलब इसका frequency अगर 216 है, इसका 2 times 216 है. तो दोनों का can I say they are basically in a certain ratio which is a whole number? Can I say F1 is to F2 is going to be a whole number? Can I say this? It's going to be N, which is a whole number. If the frequency of any two bodies are in a ratio of a whole number, the bodies start vibrating together. क्यों पता है? मेरा vibration मेरा है 5 hertz, मेरा 10 hertz. So we start vibrating in the, my body is vibrating. If I bring something which is 5 hertz closer to something which is 10 hertz, slowly both of them, since their ratio is a whole number, they will both start vibrating at the same frequency of 5 hertz. They both, because they are in a ratio which is a whole number. 11th में ये वाला concept आ जाएगा आपको, but just to understand resonance, in your textbook they have written they have the same frequency. But they don't have the same frequency. What happened to you? Don't have the same frequency with the class right now? dad joke that was. If it is a, they have written in a textbook that they are same frequencies, but they don't have to be just same. कि तेरा भी 5 hertz, मेरा भी 5 hertz, ऐसा rarely हो. But if their ratio is a whole number, then they are said to be resonant bodies. क्या होता है? Let's see. Let's see. Say I have a string over here. Okay, I have many strings of different lengths, but this is string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is an experiment in your textbook also. These two are of the same length. Let's see. 1 and 5 are of the same length. If they are of the same length, frequency of this is a pendulum. Can I say?
No.
Frequency of a pendulum क्या है बताओ जरा. Time period of frequency of a pendulum. आपको time period पता है ना? Time period of a pendulum was 2 pi root of L upon G. याद है last year से? Time period of a pendulum first chapter. हाँ तो frequency कितना होगा? 1 upon 2 pi root of G upon L. यही होगा ना? So इसका frequency depends on length. इसका और इसका length अगर same है, इसका length और इसका length अगर same है, G तो same ही है ना? 1 upon 2 pi तो एक number है. So can I say their frequencies are going to match?
Yes.
Can I say these two are resonant bodies? If this starts an harmonic motion, slowly won't stop, I'll give you. If this starts a harmonic motion, this one will pick up that motion very fast because both of them are in harmony. Because both of them have the same frequency or not? दोनों का length अगर same है तो frequency match कर रहा है कि नहीं? Can I say 1 and 5 are resonant bodies? You understood why? Did you understand that? These will also vibrate, but very slowly. But these two will, after a point of time, slowly it will pick up. So if the first pendulum is going like this, slowly it will pick up with it. It will not go ulta. It will go in the same direction.
Sync हो जाएगा ना.
एकदम sync हो जाएगा दोनों.
Sound all of them.
नहीं, only these two बेटा. Why?
Same length.
ये दोनों का लेंथ सेम है तो दोनों का फ्रीक्वेंसी सेम होगा ना. दोनों का फ्रीक्वेंसी डिपेंड्स ऑन लेंथ. G is the acceleration due to gravity.
और सिंस रेजोनेंस है तो इसके लिए दोनों साथ में होगा.
दोनों एग्जैक्ट ऐसा नहीं होगा कि एक इधर जा रहा है एक इधर जा रहा है. दोनों साथ में जाना शुरू करेंगे. इसका एम्पलीट्यूड थोड़ा छोटा होगा पहले, इसका एम्पलीट्यूड बड़ा रहेगा and then slowly why the hell are you calling me now? Tanvi, I am taking class बेटा. Yes. जरीना बात कर रही है. और ये प्लास्टिक निकाल. हाँ. Did you understand why? L दोनों का सेम अगर होगा तो दोनों का फ्रीक्वेंसी सेम होगा कि नहीं? अगर ये L होता, अच्छा now let me see how much you have understood. Okay, this is L, this is 2L, this is 2 by 3L. Which of these bodies are in resonance?
These two.
First and second. Why? Because इन लोग दोनों का ratio is 2 whole number.
2/3 होल नंबर नहीं है, उसके लिए वो अलग होगा.
ये 2/3 whole number कभी भी नहीं बनेगा, इसलिए 1L है, ये 2L है, ये 2/3L है, नहीं होगा. Understood the concept of resonance? Now let's go to our textual part of it. Textbook में ये सब कहीं पर भी mention नहीं है, but you please remember this. It will be easy to understand resonance. Frequency is, don't write but in your exams, just write the frequency as same. But here frequency can also be a whole number. Maximum times frequency of both bodies are the ratio is a whole number. Therefore they start resonating together. Understood? Okay. So natural vibration और forced vibration के बीच का difference is vibration of a body in an absence of any external agent or external force is natural. Forced क्या है? Vibration of a body in a medium forced by an external periodic motion. Right? है कि नहीं? Frequency depends on the shape and size in natural vibration. Frequency will depend on the shape and size of the body. Here frequency will depend on what? Forced vibration depends on the external agent, the frequency of the external agent or not. Because external agent उसको frequency लाके देगा तभी contact में आके it will start vibrating in the same frequency if they are in this ratio. So once again I am reiterating, don't get confused. If the ratio is a whole number, if the frequency of this body is 5 Hertz and the frequency of that body is 10 Hertz or 15 Hertz, but if I am the external agent which comes in contact with the body B, it will not vibrate at 15. उसका natural 15 Hertz है, लेकिन मेरा 5 Hertz है ना, it will start vibrating at 5 only. Understood? ये बात clearly याद रखना. Everyone following? We are? Okay. So did you?
force vibration में shape और size depending
क्या डिपेंड करेगा? फोर्स वाइब्रेशन तो वो तो बैठा था अकेला, उसको आके एक बॉडी ने, एक्सटर्नल बॉडी ने पीरियोडिक मोशन दिया ना, सो शेप एंड साइज तो मैटर नहीं करेगी, ओनली एंड ओनली डिपेंड ऑन द शेप एंड साइज ऑफ द एक्सटर्नल बॉडी एंड द फ्रीक्वेंसी क्रिएटेड बाय द एक्सटर्नल एजेंट्स. Frequency remains constant for natural vibration. Here frequency will change depending on the external source. External source का frequency change हो गया, तो इसका भी change होगा कि नहीं? होगा ना? Amplitude remains constant. Amplitude depends on the external agent. Everything for force vibration depends on the external agent. Is this clear? Okay. So there are some applications of resonance. 5 minutes में quickly we'll do and then we'll move to the echo part. Applications क्या है पता है resonance का? Sometimes when you are in a car, you can sometimes hear the very loud tingling. Abhi? Where were we? Yes. Yeah, machine parts, application of resonance. Sometimes you will see that, अच्छा ऐसे AC से अचानक से जोर-जोर से हवा आने लगता है, हवा नहीं sorry, आवाज आने लगता है. क्यों? See, if there are some washing machine से आता है कभी-कभी, बहुत जोर से मतलब unreal आवाज आता है. वैसा गाड़ियों, older cars had this issue. गाड़ियों से अचानक से at a certain speed, there is a sudden like burst of sound coming from somewhere. ऐसा लगा कुछ हो ही गया, मतलब बहुत बुरा. Why does this happen? This happens because there are machine parts, movable parts inside every machine. So one movable part, let's say for a car, a piston. Piston has a harmonic motion on it. It has to be a harmonic motion. It has to be a harmonic motion. Harmonic मतलब क्या? Wave form होना चाहिए. ऐसे कुछ भी